Last time, as we were wrapping up exploring Taquanyah Conservation Area and listening to marsh wren. Alright. Time for me to head out now. But, got some good recordings, I think, of the marsh wren. There's another marsh wren just walking by right now. It's a different kind of song, that one, from the other, a little more thinner. It's actually coming from in the grass this time. This is a strange one. As I'm leaving, I got one that's in the grasses here. It's actually lending me to think I actually have a sedge wren here, which would be a pretty big deal. It's definitely a need to review the recording later thing. Yep, so Merlin is confirming this is a sedge wren. It's interesting, it's adjacent to the territory of the marsh wren. So they used to be known as the long-billed and short-billed marsh wrens, collectively, both of them. So I think I'm going to have to come back tomorrow. The sedge wren is a small, russet-colored, energetic songbird found breeding in fields and shallow marshes in many parts of inland North America. Their song consists of several dry-sounding chirps, followed by a short trill. Unlike other wren species, they tend to be more shy, and, without their loud song, can easily go unnoticed. My name is Rob, and this is Songbirding.
So I'm back at Taquanyah Conservation Area. A day later. Early morning. Lots of bird song here. This is a song sparrow. Oh, hearing a distant eastern meadowlark, that's new. Well, we're gonna go see if the sedge wren is still here. And if not, keep exploring. But I'm hoping we'll see it again. Oh. House wren. There's always lots of house wrens in this place. Common grackle. Some chipping sparrows here too. Oh. warbling vireo as well too. Passing through a spot that has a lot of nests that are abandoned, and there may be one that's active this year. It's all old hawk nests, possible crow nests, but I know some of them were hawk nests in the past. I've seen sharp-shinned hawks come into here, be very territorial about the space. There's a lot of nests that look like they could match what they would be building. Oh, swamp sparrow. There we go. It's that ringing, ding, 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 ding kind of thing. It's another trill. It's in that kind of trill complex with chipping sparrow, which is a lot softer, and pine warbler, which does kind of the fading in and out. Ooh, there's another strong song. There's the slow version of swamp sparrow, and a song sparrow as well. Green frogs, their gunk gunk song or call. Just a little bit longer to travel to the Sedge Wren spot. And we'll see if this bird is still here. I may have to stake it out, I'm not sure. Yesterday I didn't really notice it until standing there for a while, but for all I know it's saying alongside marsh wren, and I just wasn't looking for it or really listening for it because I just expected marsh wren. I suspect if I go listen back to that recording, I'll notice it's singing in the background. Oh, I might hear it already. Let's see. It may have been a red-winged blackbird, though. Got some tree swallows flying around. A distant swamp sparrow. Okay. Saw a song sparrow fly around the spot where it was at. Well, there we are. And that's a different song today. Interesting. So the one I was singing yesterday was a lot closer to a marsh wren song. Today it's doing the really dry song. Really fascinating how much these two species stick to their habitats, even if it's just a few meters away. The sedge wren is perching itself on grasses within a few meters even of cattail reeds, where marsh wrens are perching themselves on the cattail reeds. So this species is pretty rare for breeding in southern Ontario. Oh, there's a marsh wren on the left. They're not a rare species overall. Just in southern Ontario, they're not spotted very often in breeding territories. Very secretive. And they don't tend to very often return to the same breeding location year over year. There we go. Some marsh wren on the left. Bird is not as active in song as it was yesterday. But that's not to say it isn't active. It is pretty active. Just not the non-stop singing I had yesterday. So in terms of the breeding atlas, I will want to return some around 7 days from when I first found this to look again for it, so that I can confirm that it has stayed at least a week, which moves it into the probable breeding status category. I'd love to see if we could get a female here as well. Probably not a species where the female sings. I don't think it's the case for them. So I actually just have to really carefully watch here to see if we have a second one interacting. Now it's standing out in the open. The male sedge wren. You can see it quite clearly. The last time I saw one of these was 8 years ago at Bronte Creek Provincial Park. Near Oakville, Ontario. Well, that I could confirm. I may have seen one Fine Mount Meadows a few years ago. And one was reported there. And I went to the exact spot where it was reported. And I saw some kind of wren very briefly, but it didn't vocalize and didn't give me more than a very brief look. So I couldn't really confirm that it was the sedge wren and wasn't just some other wren. So this is a grassland species. There's a quality in the marsh wren song that, to me, it makes it sound more like it's a plucked song, like a string instrument. I don't know what it is about the marsh wren that makes it sound like that to me. Alright, I'm gonna, since I have some time, set down my other recorder in this field with this sedge wren, see if we can get some clean recordings of it. Sedge wren's being very cooperative. Pretty much singing right in front of my recorder, where I just set it down. Hopefully I don't get too much background noise and traffic and so on. Territory this bird seems to be covering is really only in the tens of square meters at most. I want to see the range I've seen it go across is probably about 10 meters by 10 meters. So 100 square meters maybe. As far as I know, the species isn't terribly colonial like the marsh wren are. So if I walk around here, I'm not going to find like another set of them. Or at least it's low in the likelihood that I would. Not that I won't try, though. I know there are grasshopper sparrows, for example, nearby. That was an interesting song. Something behind me that was in between a northern cardinal and Carolina wren. The sedge wren is back at it. Alright, I'm gonna let him spend some time singing in front of my other recorder. And we're just gonna walk over and compare to a marsh wren. It's very amusing that these two very similar species would sit here within meters of each other and provide us a perfect contrast to compare. This male red-winged blackbird's carrying a caterpillar or something in its mouth. Some kind of green worm, at least. While it's sort of singing, calling. Some other wetlands here, full of. Oh, it's the marsh wren. Just flew out. Hearing the two pair of them in stereo here. And I can hear the sedge wren a little further off. This male sedge wren is sitting right in front of me again. He's singing. Very bright and cheery sounding. Doesn't seem to mind my presence at all. Hopefully he has found a mate or will find a mate. I really don't know how sedge wren and southern Ontario find each other. Or if they migrate to the territory together. It's possible the female came here with him.
Songbirding, Species in Focus, is a Songbirding Studios production and was recorded, engineered, narrated, and created by me, Rob Porter, with cover art and logo design by Lauren Helton, and Creative Commons music from Universfield.